Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Right, so new build. This is a testing build. I'm going to test the changes that, like the new plugin from Goal about illusion spells. So Goal integrated many new spells from, I think mostly the ones done by Nox, and some of the spells are very interesting. I always wanted to do again illusion build. It's my main issue with illusion is that I never managed to use it properly for like not properly but consistently to fight enemies. I always die eventually. So we're going to try a full illusionist today. Why not? Sounds like fun. And let me prepare the build before we move on. So let me find a safe spot. So this is going to be full illusion. What it means is that we're going to use illusion to do damage. We're going to do illusion to defend ourselves. It's a bit like the counterpart to the alterationist. Illusion, in my experience, doesn't work as well as alteration, and we're going to have problems. So maybe I will compensate with other type of spells. But this is a full mage build, and the idea is to not do any damage. And the idea is to use monster illusion. So let's do this here. So we're going to use the perk into novice illusion first, and we have a raging touch here. The caster lays this grasp on the target, causing them to attack everything nearby for up to 27 seconds if they fail to resist. Empowering this perk has a tireless rage, increasing damage and stamina regeneration by 40%. This sounds fun. It's a touching spell, so not great for mage, but it sounds really fun. It should work really well once I'm in combat. So my idea was to use create the wolf as a decoy, then get close to the enemy, use a raging touch. That's what I thought. I think I can make this work. Oh, by the way, let me take my burst sign. We're going with mage and blessing, of course, Sirabane. I don't think there is really an alternative to Sirabane for this, because it makes the illusion like proc more often, stay on, and that's essential. Also, Sirabane is really strong, like in general, but the reason why we're getting it right now is that sweet bonus to illusions that is really good. So charming touch with a frightening sphere. So I assume that empowering a raging touch is done with the same as usual, so it's the first perk on the right. Charming touch, climber, charming room. It's not described there though. Oh no. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going up the right side, so we're going to use all the perks for here. Well, we can, I guess, strike now. No, it wasn't that. Shit. Okay. Well, my bad. We anyway need to do this. Yeah, so we're going to test the new spells together with the existing ones that are already tested, like the Illusionary Wolf. I don't know how this will go. In my experience, the illusion perks can get very messy, but are also a lot of fun. So when you actually get them to proc properly, you dominate the field like nothing else can do. In my experience, it can be really fun, especially using enemies against them. And there are some neat new effects, like the ability to a master level to troll enemies. So you essentially get a permanent follower. You don't need to, use conjuration. It's not. They don't need to die. They just they are enthralled, and that's super nice. It's something an effect that is missing in Skyrim for some reason, like the idea of command the creature. Alright, so I think we can try it already. We don't need to do any... We can try against some bandits already. I don't think we need to do any... to kill any creature to get experience. So we are of course super fragile, like always. So this is going to be fun. And also, given how expensive is in general, like perk intensive is illusion, I'm going to keep using illusion. Like perking only illusion, at least for now. It would be nice to get some restoration, as I said, but like, I guess later. So, let's give this a try. Let's see if I can manage to make them go one against the other. I'd be worried. I swear I thought it would go against the wolf, not me. Way to go. I'm not going to restart from scratch. I was like 5 minutes into the game and I haven't fought anything, so I would do exactly the same thing. Maybe let me try again this time without losing sight on the crossbowman. My bad. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's see. Okay, I need to stay away. Recharge, and then we try again. Hey, welcome. So, I'm not going to do a permadeath for this one, just because I don't know how these new spells work, I'll be honest with you. I need to learn about them before I can do a permadeath. But, if I get too far away on the game, then probably I will at least... restart from a checkpoint instead of keep going if I die. Yeah, this guy is too high level for me. There's nothing I can do about this guy. But maybe I can get them to fight. Let's see. So, I proc in both cases, right? Yes. They should fight each other now.
What are you doing?
Time to die.
Hmm. Yeah, that orc is way too strong. That orc is way too strong. I need to drop it. Interesting, I get experience when they kill. So okay. And then he kills that, I get experience too. Oh, that's awesome. Actually. Alright. So the reason why I stopped using illusion a long time ago was because rage, like the rage spells specifically, was because raging did not provide me a way to get experience. So I ended up trying to not use it, even if it was the way my mage was able to do damage. Yeah, follow me in the city. I'll show you what happens. Actually, if I huh, I didn't think about that. What happens if I go to the city? Will it? What are you doing? What's it doing? Well, let's try. I mean, we're testing this, so let's try. Let's see what happens.
I fought worse than you.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
I'll show you what a real orc is. Trust me. Come here.
Alright, it did work. So now that I gave him rage, he should be attacked by everybody, right? Yeah, but not him. Come on, guys. Something more than that.
That's it.
Yeah, okay. The grandma and they're not doing any damage. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Fine. This doesn't count as a crime.
You won't leave Skyrim alive.
Die, you orc!
She's what's going on? She's essential.
I'll show you a real fight.
Doesn't have any stamina.
Why are they hurting?
I fought worse than you. Now ain't this a surprise?
Come on!
Don't hurt me.
You're gonna be unlucky with this orc. He's super high level, doing a lot of damage. Almost nobody in here can do anything about him. And he has like, I don't know how many potions already popped, but he has popped a lot of potions.
You puny wizard.
Lucky hit.
Victory
For Sovngarde!
But also, I didn't have any weapon to kill him.
Skyrim belongs to the North!
No!
You want a real fight? You want first, and you won't be the last. Son of a... That your best? Huh? I cannot best you.
Oh, finally! Oh my god, this guy. Oh. Well, we killed Alpha Riverhood.
Oh.
That wasn't intended. I thought I would be able to make them fight each other for eternity, but yeah, that didn't work. or at least weaken themselves enough so that I could then kill them. All right, let me go into Embershot Mine. Embershot Mine, there are no isolated enemies except the one at the with the treasure, so I should be able to do some pretty good damage there by putting them one against the other. Let's see. So there are some good new spells that I'm very interested into, especially the aura, aura effect spells, the ones that lower magic resist and things like this. Seems pretty nice. I don't know if that's enough to kill any enemy. Probably not. Probably you cannot kill all the enemies in the game with illusion, but still. It's like a step in the right direction to me. Let me put this weapons. One. Two.
Aren't you worried someone will wander in here? What's that? The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know.
Bingo. Alrighty. Too fair, too late. That was a mistake on my side. Oh man, he looked like he was attacking me. Whew. He really looked like he was ready to attack me. The wolf makes them tired, which is one of the better effects of the wolf.
Death is very overrated.
Alright, so it seems like it's working. The wolf attract them, and then I can make them fight each other by proccing the effect. They just need to get like essentially higher illusion skill. That's what I need. But I think with a good illusion level, I should be able to proc this so often that it makes any fight impossible. But this is how illusion should be, in my opinion. It should be like a crowd control school. It is in a way, but it could be so much more. Like the idea of having a command spell, for instance, that's super cool. If you have a lot of magicka, you can proc it.
That will be arranged.
Really? Really? Okay, great. Let me find some terrain. um
Come on!
You picked a bad time to get lost.
what? Oh, you're still proc.
This ends now!
So the problem with rage is that sometimes they target you because rage doesn't tell them don't target the caster, of course. there is that one thing. But you see, the effect is pretty long and durable. The higher illusion goes, the higher the effect stays on. In some cases, they make it so that the enemy fights with you for you forever. And this just not just those. Like you can get some pretty strong enemies to fight for you.
Trespasser! If death is what you want.
Shit. Okay, it seems like the rocking that resets their UI, their AI. So if I'm in front of them, they attack me instead of attacking their friend. Right, where is the other one?
I love a challenge.
Where's the other one? Shit. Uh-oh.
You smear curse you! No! I cannot bless you!
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Anyway.
Mercy!
The end for you.
I should go and get some more fun this. So maybe let's finish this, but then let's go to the other mine. Okay, here we go. So we have blinding orbs. The caster waves a cloud of darkness in the target mine. Targets that fade resist are blinded. They have reduced detection range for 58 seconds. Empowering the spell causes the target's sight to blur, reducing their physical damage. Oh, that's so cool. That's actually very nice. Chameleon, 25% harder to detect.
Dying for a rest. I swear I could lie
Charming
down
rune, the
right now
calculated rune
and
that will
sleep
explode when enemies
forever.
can, causing them to become passive and calm. And command creature. So, command
It's no
creature
easy
is
thing to make a
44
living in the wilds of
seconds.
Skyrim. Yet never should have come here.
Holy fuck! Wait, who are the one behind? Who is this? Who are these people? What's going on?
You'll be so much easier to.
I lost my ability to choose the spell.
That's all you've got?
Can I bring up the menu again? I don't remember.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Yeah, great. Ah. Damn. Let's start from the beginning. I don't want to reload every time I die. Let's start from here again. Oh, nice. So what are you playing right now? Alright, so let's try this again. This time trying to not die at the first enemy. That would be cool. That would be nice. Otherwise, do you not get turns in Skyrim all the times? I do. I have so I have let's say the way my brain works is that I tend to hyper focus on stuff. And when I hyper focus on something, it's very difficult for me to not continue to do it. Then eventually I just give up and completely forget about it forever, essentially. So I do get tired, it's just not there yet for Skyrim. But I will, like, I do get tired. So, for instance, before Skyrim, I've done all the challenges of Dark Souls 3, including the Convergence mod, level 1, all this stuff. So I always do these challenges. I just decided to stream them now, see if people enjoy them too, like watching me suffer. But eventually I may give up on Skyrim. It's kind of difficult to say. Like the way this works for me is that at some point I wake up and I don't want to play it anymore. But that's not the case yet for Skyrim. So I have some fatigue, but not to stop playing. So we'll see. And it kind of helped me daily. Like playing video games for me is a way to relax. So it's good to do it daily. Like some people do sports, I play video games. It's fun to thanks. That's nice. I enjoy playing it. Yeah. I would like to expand to at least Morrowind at some point. Maybe Dark Souls, but Dark Souls, the problem is that there are so many content creators that are amazing that it's difficult to expand to Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Cyberpunk is another thing that I really would appreciate to play if there was the chance. I don't know. For now, I'll continue with Skyrim, and then if I burn out, I may play something else. But before doing that, I will play some challenges in Skyrim. So the way usually this works for me is, okay, I play Skyrim for 6 months, and now we start doing some challenge runs. So the next week I will start the level 1 run of Skyrim, of 3bftweaks. So I will finish the game as a level 1 character. And I have a couple other challenges, like a naked run. I want to do a naked run, a no buff run. So I'm preparing those runs too, and those will keep me occupied mentally for quite some time. Because those are, very challenging. Can be very challenging. It depends. I guess we'll see. I'm not so sure. Like level 1 challenge is probably more tedious than other things, but it should be doable. The thing about the level 1 challenge is more to not make it too tedious, or to not have, like, to still make a valid character for level 1. I never finished Outer Wilds. I still have to go through it. I have a backlog of very good games. Hey, there are so many people that tell me that that we don't get any good games anymore, and I don't know what they are talking about. Like, we never have got so many good video games like in the past 5 years. We get so many good gems that it's difficult to pick what to play. Like, for instance, if I had to start playing Cyberpunk right now again, like I would play for months. We got so many good games. I played twice in a row. I have hundreds of hours in Cyberpunk. It's such a good game. It's a shame that the company went greedy and did the launch they've done. That completely overshadowed how good the game is. But the game is good. The game is like a real Skyrim-like. Let's not call it Skyrim-like. A real The Elder Scroll-like the mix between GTA and Skyrim. It's such a good game. I wish more people would play it. I don't think people realize how good. Like if you like Skyrim, you should definitely give a try to Cyberpunk. People don't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I agree. We got so many good gems. Oh, 39. Alright, that's good. We got some good gems. Yeah. Alright, so especially like I was surprised by the quality of the DLC. Like I went into the DLC with this idea that they try to fix the game, but it's going to not be nothing too crazy. And then I played it and it was impressive how, like, by the quality of the whole thing, such an amazing I think it's one of the best DLC we had in quite some time for all video games, not only Cyberpunk. And Cyberpunk was already good, right? But like, the expansion was mind-blowing for me. 10 out of 10, but I don't know. I feel like the CD Projekt Red just failed the launch of the game, and then people don't stop looking at the game and the music. Yeah. But for me, it's more like Cyberpunk has something that Skyrim doesn't have. Cyberpunk has characters, stories, people that make sense, and I love that. Like I can drink that stuff all time, every time of the day. The anime was also good. The anime was really good. The anime perfectly captured the idea of Cyberpunk. Not even the game, but like Cyberpunk as in Cyberpunk. Alright, let me think about this. Do I want to try and Shut Mine again? Yes, we want to try and Shut Mine again. So let's pick this again, even if I don't need it. Strange though, I wonder what is empowering... You don't think Delphine is a good character? I think Delphine represents everything wrong with modern Bethesda. I think she's like the perfect embodiment. If you cross all the bad things about Bethesda games, you get Delphine. Honestly, I'm surprised that Skyrim has partner. Oh, I never took my stone. Come on. Maybe let's focus. That sounds like a good idea. There are no happy endings in Night City. Yeah, but it's not just there are not happy endings in Night City. Yeah, I mean, but it's like, it's also how good the endings are. Like I don't know, man. And the songs. There is one particular song of Cyberpunk. The one sung by the I don't remember how it's called, but it's so good, man. That's always still so good. Oh. Okay. What the hell have I done? Why I don't have? Oh, because it popped the fondue. What I'm missing is the sign. Mage. Sirabane. Right, I should go and check the stone actually with Sirabane. That's kind of important. The Delphine is Bethesda's greatest work. In a way. I mean, if they wanted to show you how bad Bethesda is, they nailed it. It's not like I'm not trying to disrespect the developers, but somebody wrote those characters, and I don't know. But like the thing about Delphine is that it's not even a bad, like it's not even artificial, which makes it even worse. Like somebody actively wanted to make a character that sucks, and I don't know why. Nice. That was a lot of damage. Actually, holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Oh, let's go outside. But it's not just like Delphine. Delphine is just the most emblematic because she's perfect. She's perfection. Delphine is perfect. I have no notes. I could not make her worse than that. It's also the Talmor, like how comically evil they are, and like
It's nothing. I cannot rescue.
I need a good dog here. I just cannot go because if I it's also they just like putting together Delphine with Partonax or Ulfric and like I don't know. It's like half of the company was still there and still doing good shit, and after the company just I don't know. Like seriously, I'm not joking here. Okay, why doing Delphine the way you want to do? The way they've done it. Like, give me a good reason to make Delphine so insufferable. One reason. Like, she sends you to the Talmor. When you tell her that she's an idiot, she goes and say, "Oh yeah, figure the Talmor would search for Esper." Like, what? What? What are you talking about? You just sent me to kill half of the Talmor in Skyrim. I probably made an international incident just by getting inside there, and then you ignore completely the fact that we didn't find anything there. Like, fuck off. She is so bad. Nice. That was nice. Oh, I see, because he's and you have good moments, like you have, you know, Espen telling you to kill Parthenax, and the Parthenax, you need to decide the fate of Parthenax. That despite he's helping you, you know, is still a dragon, and his nature is still the same, and there is a discussion about free will. It's good. Like Skyrim had some good moments. It's just that apparently not everybody was on the same on the same wavelength. I don't know what happened there. I wish I could know what happened there. No, we don't need those spells. What we're going to take, I think, is going to be I'm going to take a Raging Orb. Let's do a Raging Orb. From distance should work better. Man, we're super fragile. So, more like Bal wishes. More like Bal. I mean, you know. Oh, nice, it's purple. More like Bal. More like Val taking notes from Delphine. It's like, no, he's letting you know. Okay, this doesn't work, so... Oh shit, my mistake. Let's try this. Ow! Man, a trickster here is rough, huh? Do I have some? Yes. Yes. Let's go. This new spells look interesting. Yeah, I think it's Gold did a good job adding those spells. It's good to know that we are including some of the Nox work in 3bftweaks. You know, I mean, Nox is pretty good at what he does. Like, one of my main issue with 3bftweaks is that we don't get most of the work Nox does, and Nox is very creative in the... Did we command him? Did that proc? It didn't, right? I wanted to proc it to send him against the others, but I have a bad feeling about this, so let's maybe not do that. Like, for instance, the command spell existed in previous... in Morrowind it was particularly strong spell. What's going on? What is... But it's not telling me for how long this is going on. How do I know when... Oh, shit. I'm going to lose the command. It's going to kill me, doesn't it? What's the effect of the spell again? 44 seconds. 54 seconds. So... shouldn't it be over? I think I broke him. He's marked as an enemy. I think he's broken. You see that he's marked as an enemy on the map. He's not enthralled. He's not command, but he's not attacking me. I think he broke the AI. Oh, let me write this to gold. 1 second. Yeah, it doesn't fight. No, but it's not normal. You should fight it. This is just a bug. I'm not going to use command anymore then. It's sad that we took the spell, but yeah, I cannot have enemies to not fight. Anyway, in theory, the idea of commanding an NPC is pretty good. Because you get... or maybe you know what happened. I cast it twice on him. Maybe something like that trigger his behavior. $100. So don't think spell power does anything, really. So maybe we take cost reduction. What level is this? 45. Okay.
Someone there?
You know what? We could do the... we could play the broken build I had in mind some time ago. Could be fun. Well, but it's end game. I mean, we can do it anyway. Let's do it. Why not? I cannot use a sword to attack them. We don't have any stamina. This is way too weak. So one thing to, like we have already done with the illusionary wolf, is to just get him to fight.
Full to test me. Last
And then we kill him like this. Inspiration spells cost a lot, so this is not very efficient, but whatever. We also got the new weapons here. Boss, we had a visitor, folks from Swindon Dan stopped by and asked us to join them. They promised the loot would be worth it. Send someone with a reply message to Swindon Dan if you're interested. So, Swindon Dan, there is a part of a treasure. That's so cool. I love that. Alright. I have a Raging Orbs, right? Yes. I cannot well cast it, but I have it. So I can... make them very angry. Let's see. Would you guys be interested in me playing Morrowind? Anyone interested in playing seeing me playing Morrowind or not?
time to end this little game.
I don't have a preference, but you know, given that this is the Elder Scroll, I understand if you... Nice! Was a bit too fast. How strong is this guy? Is there still armor? Yeah. High level bandit. So, a very strong build with Illusionary Wolf is if you get the Absorb Essence. You don't need to be master in Alteration, you need to just be able to cast it. And what you do is, you cast the Illusionary Wolf or whatever you have. And then you absorb Magicka, so that basically allows you to keep up the Illusionary Wolf forever. And it's pretty strong. It's a really strong combo. The main issue is getting there, but if you manage to find it, for instance, on a black book, then it's a bingo. Because the thing about Absorb Essence is that, like by absorbing Magicka and doing damage, you can essentially keep up any spell like Illusionary Wolf forever. Another thing you can do is you can use Absorb Magicka and a Cloak. So you use Absorb Magicka to keep up the Illusionary Wolf, and or an Absorb Magicka weapon, of course. And then you use the Cloak to do damage, because the Cloak you don't need to cast it, right? You keep it up and just do damage to enemies. So there are ways to do to play with the Illusionary Wolf. Last time we've done this build, a build with Illusionary Wolf, where Illusionary summons, I had the problem that my spells were affecting them. So since then I tried to see to find another build. I think Goal wants to fix the fact that your spell make the Illusionary Wolf attack you. But until that's done, I'm trying to find alternative builds, because this is very strong. Like, the Illusionary Wolf, once you know how the rules play, it's incredibly strong. It's probably one of the strongest spells in the game. It's I don't have a Raging Orb. Nice! That was awesome! Okay, we need to go and get some fondue. I think the build is working, so now we need to think about the early game properly. So the plan is the following: we always use open with a Rage Orb if there is more than one enemy, and then the enemies that remain standing, we use Illusionary Wolf, and then use a a damaging spell like Absorb health that we're using right now. And as a build, we go up only with Illusion. We want to get to 50 Illusion as soon as possible to get some sweet new spells, but also to make this proc reliably. Because the problem of the build is that it doesn't... Like, some of the spells don't always proc. It's based on how strong the enemy is. If you have a Breton in front of you, good luck. So we need to get a very high level in Illusion. But it's a fun build. If you don't know what to play, you want to play something that is a bit different from normal builds, I strongly suggest Illusionist, especially with these new spells. It's such a fun way to play, a different way to play from. Okay, the treasure hunter is here. Ebony Staff of Paralysis, that's a good one. Lost Stage. Echo. Echo? Whatever. I need to buy Shadow Cloak because that would increase our survivability quite a bit. I don't expect enemies to be able to attack us. Like once I get a bit stronger, I don't think anything will be able to get even close to us. The problem are the archers, because they are archers. Alright, let's go and get some fondue. Some moon sugar, not fondue. Do we want to make them fight each other? There's no treasure there, though. It's not convenient. Alright, let's go get the moon sugar, but also I need to remember the standing stone. We absolutely need to get all the standing stone ASAP. Because that 13% reduction in cost is huge. It will take some time before we can get server code. Actually, we take forever to do server code, but we will be able to get there at some point and get the capstone. I don't care about that too much. What I care right now is the spell cost reduction. Oh, come on. No, don't join the fight. Don't help the fire mage. Don't do it. Man, our stamina. I may increase stamina a little bit with this build. It's, I don't know, playing ultimate with base stamina sucks so much. Especially if you need to move a lot, like with this build. Where did he go? No, come on, dude. The point is that you kill them for me. If you don't fight... Okay, he's here. Huh. Fight! Dude! Okay, this is so dumb. He has so much magic. We don't do damage, we can cast this forever. Alright, we killed the giant slaughterfish. Alright, let me recover. So, standing stone, standing stone. 1. Alright. Oh, I never found the 3. Oh, come on. What a mistake. I need to find the 3 stones close to Ember Shard Mine. Those are the first one I should have checked. Okay, let me go and get some moon sugar now. I've been playing the Illusionist offline a little bit, and I can't manage to make it always work. So I often die with this build, but it's so fun when you don't die. Like especially when you manage to get all the enemies to fight your illusionary wolf, it's so good. Or whatever. Like usually use the illusionary wolf. I still haven't fully still not clear to me why you wouldn't use that. Will I die? Probably. Oh. Uh-oh. Huh. But we didn't get anything good, right? Yeah. Actually, I could go... Oh, they did attack me. Interesting. I could go alchemy too. Like illusion, alteration, restoration, alchemy. With a bit of... Alright, let's go inside the first dungeon and see how this goes. I hate the dungeon when I play it like with Illusionist because it's very narrow corridors. Let's see how this goes. Maybe this time I've done it several times. I should be able to not die. Right? Also, I think we should go vampire with this build. I don't know how Sirabane works with vampirism, but I don't think the proc chance has been lower when you go vamp, so you should be able to stay vamp and still get the important bonus on Sirabane, I guess. I need to ask Cole about that. Maybe I'm wrong, but even if it lowers a little bit the proc chance, I feel like we should go vamp. Just because we are so... I don't know, feels like Illusionist is a good...
The waiting, the insufferable waiting.
a good... can do it, not here. That doesn't work.
You can't win this!
Alright, let's do this.
It's gonna get cold tonight. A strong drink will chase off that chill in the air. Is someone there? Trying to finish this! We are out!
So this seems to work. Single enemy. That was a mistake on my side. Single enemy, we fight him with.
Huh? Over here! What the...
What happened there? The proc did proc and she still decided to go for me.
Split your belly like an old woman.
Okay, he's dead. He's so dead.
On your side.
Perfect.
Is someone there?
Yeah, somewhere he's there.
Gonna rip you open! Can't wait to count out your coin. Enough!
Nice. Huh? Oh. All right. More. More what? Ah, doesn't look like. All right, let's get inside. So this is the way. This is the way essentially we play. Single enemy, we use Illusionary Wolf and absorb health. Multi-enemies, Raging Orb or Raging Touch, depending on the distance. I'm seen by what, game? What are you talking about? Oh, whatever. Make them fight. And it doesn't even matter who you enrage, because the good part of enraging is that even if you enrage the weaker of the enemies, they fight each other anyway. So it's always working, this approach, right? You can, if the strong enemy is not affected by illusion, you just affect the small ones, and hopefully there is enough to weaken the strong enemy. It's surprisingly effective, the approach. Is just sometimes the enemy doesn't go for the wolf, and we have 122 health with no protection, so as soon as they target us, we are dead. So one reason to go up with alteration instead of destruction is to try to get mage armor, which I'm not doing right now, but like at some point. And then hopefully that will make us a bit more survivable, hopefully.
someone there?
There we go. See? Look how good it, how well it works.
Can't hide from me.
And he's still enraged. This works with undead, this works with everything. It's such a good way to do damage. Before that, I only had Absorb Orb, but now that we have a novice spell that does it, that's pretty neat. Okay, we found a Eider cheese wheel, that's good. This means we can already make a new fondue. Good.
I'll rip you up.
Another way to do the illusionary build is, and it's something we need to try at some point, is to use the something like the Mason Molak Ball or the Axe of White Winter Hall. Like essentially what you do is you get something that absorbs magicka and does a ton of damage. And then you use it to keep up your magicka, so keep up your illusion and kill the enemies around. Maybe you use light armor instead of robes for that particular build. So essentially you have a spell sword. Shall we risk it? I don't know what the guy is. Do I want to risk it?
I learned to fight when I was a pup.
Nah, let's not.
Time to end this little game.
Let's not risk it.
Enough!
26 or level 31 in illusion. And we get, I don't know, spell power, spell cost reduction. We jump one into the other. I don't need empower manipulation, I guess. I just, because I think empowerment of the right side is all done through perks. So we don't need this, we need these perks here. Like empower manipulation is only for, I think for Shadow Cloak and Mental Burden. Oh, it's not very clean. Let's see what the Kimping is. Oh, Archer. Oh, that's nasty. That's so nasty.
Damn you!
Holy moly. I'm scared. I think I'm running. I'm scared. One second, I'll recharge my magicka and then we go back. This is a one-shot enemy and I would really like to not be one-shot at this point. Yeah, I was saying, so one way to do this is with the Mesa Molak Ball or the Axe of White Winter Horde, and he absorbs stamina by magicka by attacking the enemy, so you can keep up the illusionary wolf or whatever illusionary you have, but you also do a ton of damage.
Can't hide from me.
Don't attack me. Look at him go!
We are routed!
Alright, we got a good dagger. Not bad, we can get better, but for now this will do. Or really any weapon that does sword magicka. But the thing about the Mace of Molag Bal is that it does so much damage that it's probably the best in slot for something like this. So that build should be also fun. And if you do that, you may switch to something like light armor or heavy armor. You should be able to still do this trick pretty well, I think. That's another build I want to... I have so many builds I want to try thanks to these illusionary spells. Because they're really strong and you can make some really good builds around this. Alright, so we have 22 minutes of fondue. What else do I want to do? White River Watch? Probably? To do White River Watch I need to go fast. 8 p.m. No, we cannot do the one. I don't want to go up to do Falkreath because the camps here are not very nice. They're very open. Not great for an illusionary wolf. Anyway, another build that I have ready to go, and I just need to find the... Well, essentially to do it is the Vampire Dual Wielder, Sword Dual Wielder, so a Dead Brand Vampire build, which is super strong once you get everything you need, but it's very weak at the beginning. And it's one of my favorite builds, and also one of those builds where I die so often, it's insane. And that one, I already know I will need many attempts before I can get it work. But it is good, I promise, it's a really good build. As soon as you go Vampire with that build, it's really fun to play. You start Nocturnal, you go Warrior, like Redguard Warrior Nocturnal with swords to get a bit of penetration. And maybe you get a Standard Pendant to get 5% more penetration. You do some bandits, then you do the Thief questline. Get the Nightingale Blade, which is fantastic. And then you go for the Galdur Amulet with the Black Blade as a second blade to use. Then you need good armor. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Hi.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go
No.
home to your mother.
He doesn't have any skooma. So that build is also very strong. So you go Nightingale Blade, you get the Black Blade with the Galdur Amulet to empower the Black Blade, and in general the Galdur Amulet because it's good for the build. You get the Almeri set, and then you go into that brand, and you get armor and weapons for that brand. And then you can also use the Arthur's Blade you can use, but I'm pretty sure that the Surrender and Bloodshite, I don't know how to say. They're both best in slot for that kind of build. And that one should be a really fun one to do. It's just very difficult at the beginning. It's one of those builds where the beginning is very hard, but then it gets super strong by the end game. Alternatively, you can start without doing dual wielding, but I feel like we should try dual wield from the beginning. It should be possible.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What?
Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, this needs to stop right now. Let's go back to the stone, get the standing stone, and then move on. I need the standing stone. I need at least 5 for the initial bonus. From CB. Oh, maybe it's 2. I don't remember what's the number to start the bonus. Who starts the boon? Let's see. In stone, so this is 3, right? Or yes. Alright, let's go White River Watch and then the Ritual Stone. The only stone that is a bit difficult to get is the Atronak, but this build has a trick. We can just use the Wolf to confuse Thunder, get in, get the bonus from the Standing Stone and run out. So, I mean, with 90 stamina, it's not like we can really run, but you know what I mean.
Ain't every... That is... We need to get word to you when you get to White.
Alright. Let's go. White River Watch. And then that build goes for, you go from Nocturna, you switch to probably Molak Ball because you're a vampire and a dual wielder. Then you get a ton of damage even if you're using swords. You lack penetration but you have a lot of damage. So that brand armor gives you some pen. I mean, but that's not the point. The point is that you can power attack for days with that build. It's the same as like we have done already Molak Bal build. It was using Warhammer, which was super strong. But, it's basically the counterpart to that. Instead of using heavy, strong weapons, you use fast, weak weapons, but very enchanted weapons. Right, and you're more durable because you can absorb health from all these weapons.
Damn you! Close! Son of a... It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead! Wait to count out your coin.
one problem we have is that we cannot open chest yet. I need to go and get the... I need to go and get the... knock.
Who's there? Boss was... Who's there?
Alright. Now this is where we use a bridging door, right? Yeah, I hope it procs.
What was that?
Oh, perfect.
Huh?
I don't want to kill you, but I will.
Oh, no, don't kill me. I'm a good guy. There we go. Beautiful. Age Alt 1 is good. We don't need movement. My helmet of magic. How much magic does it give? 13. Bah. Not good. Alright, about this one. So the plan here is to use Enraging Orb to make the orc fight everybody else. The problem is that exposing myself is a one shot. So I need to be careful. I'm not even sure this will work, to be honest.
You think there's someone there? What
Of
was
course
that?
not. Dogs like... Time to die. I fought Where are you? Time to end this little game.
Nice. The orc is down, right? I think the orc got killed.
I'll mount your head on the wall!
Come on, you monster!
Once more, and I'm going to have to kill you.
What the? Carve you into
It's-
pieces!
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Nice. Fantastic. That was a good one. You know, the main problem with the guy outside is that he has a lot of health. That's it. That's why it's so annoying. So, let's see. I mean, it hits also hard, but it shouldn't hit us. Hopefully, it hits the wolf. Let's see. It would be nice to charm him, to command him. That would be really cool.
Here we go. You'll need to do better than that. No!
There we go. The Alchemist with his Magicka. The combination of these spells plus the Ultimate Magicka is insane. Like, the spells are already very strong, but there is something about an Alchemist using these spells that, you know, goes really hard. Magicka spell reduction. We are level 39, so 40 we have the next spell. So I soon need to close. Let me get to that spells before I close. So let's try the mage. It's just an Alchemist using some frost spells, so I should be able to kill him. The other thing that is really good of the illusionary spells is that they're perfect to run away. Like, if you time them well, you can pass most enemies.
I'm warning you, back off.
I'm listening, my friend.
Never should have come here.
I won't be able to break it, Alright. Never mind. The dumber shield is once again a problem. Let's find this. But we did find the Return Stone. Okay, perfect. So we got the bonus. But that's interesting. The wolf, the wolf is being pushed around. How do you know you could knock down illusions? Come on. Come on. I want to see the new spells. For like 2 minutes. And I need to go. Go on. Nope. Is there anything else to kill here? We got them there. Alright guys, I don't have the time. I'll come back later to continue, but I need to close here. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye bye.